I will start here with this clematis. It is a Trois Violet. Boy, it blooms like crazy. And then I will go to the white rose that I took a cutting from somewhere, and I'm not exactly sure where. And I absolutely love this one. It just blooms and blooms and blooms if you keep it deadheaded. I think this one is Winter Sunset. I am not exactly sure, but I think it is. This one back here is Le Marne. It just blooms and blooms all summer, just deadheaded. This one is Smith Parish. It's getting ready to really bloom. It's bloomed a little since April. Albertine is just about finished. I'm crazy about it. The fragrance is fabulous. It's an old antique rose. Then I'll move over to Dortmund. It's just about finished. I'm trying to get to go up the tree with the two clematis. Clematis Florida Cebuana. I love it. This is Roxanne. It's almost finished. Tea Clipper is just starting to open. The yellow one is Lemon Fizz. This one was not named correctly, so I'm not sure exactly which one it is. This one is White Iceberg. Coretta. It's really a pretty rose. This rose is the oldest rose in the garden. It must be 15 years old, and it still produces better than any, and it's Patriot's Dream, an old rose, and just does beautifully. This is Fiji, loaded with blooms, and then one bloom just finishing up, huge. Mullinex is this one. This is an antique rose. This is At Last. Easy going. It blooms all summer long. Real pretty yellow. Rosette Delitzia is the name of this one. Prairie Sunrise. Huge blooms. They're all have many blooms on them right now. This one is Lady of Shalott. Another Lady of Shalott. It's a really pretty color. Pearl d'Or. I have it in a pot. This is a new one for me called Madame Anisette. It's just starting to bloom. It's white with a pale pink center. This is another Patriot's Dream that I took a root cutting, and it's already blooming. At Last. Queen Princess Margareta. It's a really pretty, could be climbing or either a tall shrub. Julia Child, the bright yellow. This is Graham Thomas, just starting to bloom again. It's already bloomed really early. Belinda's Dream. This is Beverly. Large shrub, but very large roses. And of course, my favorite, American Pillar. It's almost finished, but it started in April, early April. This is Fruity Petals. It also started in early April, and it's gonna just have some second blooms on it already. This is the clematis fixing to bloom, and this is the name of it. This is pretty in pink. Ballerina. The Japanese rose that I just planted in early spring, and it has already put on so many blooms. It's going to be a beautiful climber. This is a new one, Summer Romance. Peggy Martin peeking through the fence. This is a deer fence I had to put up because the deer ate everything in the garden. And this, I think, is my favorite clematis, Flamingo Dancer. Huge blooms they make. I hope I'm saying this one right. Gardener Director Otto Lenny. I've bought it maybe 15 years ago, and I've been taking cuttings of it everywhere I go. And this is one of my cuttings, and this one is about 3 years old. And it's just finished blooming, and it will have a lot more blooms to come. You could about make a bridal bouquet out of this one. There's one even larger. Clematis Sarah Elizabeth, a light pink. This is Benjamin Britten. I moved it, so it's just starting up again. Boulevard Clematis. It has been loaded with blooms. And Albertine again, it's almost finished. The smell of that rose is just fabulous. I'm sure I've missed some of them, but there will be more to come, and I haven't the rest of the garden I could show later on. This is Jubilee Celebration. It's finishing it up now, but then as you can see, it's got a lot more blooms on it to come. My tomatoes. This is Peace. And I'll end it here. Take one more little look around. And then later I'll do more. Oh, let me show you Royal Bonica back here. I almost forgot about it. This is another Le Marne. Loaded with blooms. It's a great rose. It will bloom like this all summer. And there's Royal Bonica. It's just finishing up. It's a real pretty climbing rose. This is another Jubilee celebration, just finishing up. Oh, more blooms on it too. Yep. Oh, and the last one, Eden. I love it. It gets diseased, but especially since it's in the shade. But it blooms, and it has the prettiest blooms on it, I think. One last look. And this will end for now, and I will come back later. See you.